Godless engineer, you said you wanted to talk. My big issue with your video series, Did Jesus Exist? Is that you only look at books and materials that would support your side of the argument, never once looking at the other side. This reminds me of the creationists who will only read something or read something or look at information that supports their already formulated opinion, not cracking open the origin of the species or even something more modern and going through it with an open mind. Even when they do go through such things, they go and nitpick. With me, how do you learn about something? Or you start from zero. You act as if you have no knowledge at all, and you read 3 to 5 books presenting one side of the argument, and then you do the same with the opposite side of the argument. Now, you already decided Jesus didn't exist, and then through your videos I could see that the mythicist thing really fell apart, because there's, again, it's just very simple. Why have a Messiah or forge a person who the earliest documents doesn't call himself the Son of God or the Messiah? His family thinks he's crazy. It has a lot of embarrassing stuff in there. He was nobody. As for miracle workers and people who cast out demons, there were a dime a dozen. This is even recorded in the earliest Gospels. As you point out, the virgin birth comes very late. These different writings within the New Testament have different theologies that are fighting against each other. In one comment you said, yeah, it's strange how all 27 books of the Bible all tell the same story, and then you backtrack that on other videos saying that they clash. The idea that you'd build a figure around, especially a Jewish one, who got crucified, a Jew to be crucified under Judaism, under their most sacred scripture, the Torah. For a Jew to be crucified means God hates him. He is cursed. Cursed is the man who hangs on the tree. It means he deserved it. He was not in favor with God. But yet this type of man, the mythicists, they built this up, even though you could see things gradually getting added as the Gospels of their later date Gospels try to fix these things, gloss over them, or edit them out completely. No, Jesus Christ was absolutely a historical figure who was crucified under Pontius Pilate. And I think you know this. But it just disgusts me that, like some fundamentalist, blind faith Christian, you refuse to look at the other side, and you only use sources and read books that present books that will back up your case, which you want to be true, or you need to be true, or else your series falls apart. That's the issue that I have with you. I'd love to have a dialogue with you. Again, I believe Jesus was from Nazareth, born of 2 parents. human parents. Never claimed to be the Messiah. Was an apocalyptic preacher. His family thought he was crazy. Not very popular. And then, well, you also approach it as if, miracles do exist. Like, you'll bring up miracles or things like that and say, well, why isn't there any record of these? Well, because they were, like how many godmen there are in India, or witches and sorcerers there are in Haiti. Historians don't discount that, either as symbolic or just a thing of the time. And we look for what is actually historical in these writings. But yet it's weird. You look at it as a devotional thing, but then only rely on these books written by pseudo scholars. I mean, that's probably a compliment for them. Only to back up the position that you came to, not through studying, because a lot of the stuff you present for the first time, or you find out for the first time and then you mention it. But you didn't start from zero. Even if you know something about a historical topic, you, as somebody critical or skeptical, you kind of force yourself to come down to zero and look at something with an open mind, and then reread it to see, well, could this fit? And then you reread it and then go after it. And then maybe do that a few more times with each piece of writing or book. But you've attached yourself to one book, maybe a few more, and then that were already backing up the opinion that, or belief that you wanted, and then ran with it. So, alright, there it is. Peace to you, and I'd love to talk to you.